However, we have another guest who's joining us on the direct telephone line. With us is our guest from Cairo, Dr. Ahmed Abdullah, who's a psychiatrist at the Zakazaki University. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the program, Dr. Ahmed.
Alaikum assalam and good morning, Casey.
Well, thank you very much. We do hope that you are having a pleasant morning, Doctor. Now, on this note, talking about our subject of discussion for today, earlier now, Mrs. Nadia Al-Tamimi, our guest here in the studio, has given us a very good idea about the family serving as one unit and the importance of dialogue amongst the members of the family. But what I would like to talk to you about, sir, is how important it is for a person to have a healthy family life in order for him to have a healthy behavior outside of the house.
Actually, family sets many things in this issue. On the level of frame here, I mean by frame, the dialogue itself as a frame or as a form. The process of dialogue gives the definition of what is idea, what is argument and counter-argument. Actually, many of us don't know the definition or the concept of dialogue, the concept of ideas, the concept of argument and counter-argument, because the family is the first line that could train us on these concepts. As the content, dialogue in the family sets the agenda of priorities for kids actually. So if we are talking inside the family, or if we are stressing something like shopping, or even science, or fun, or even religion, and in which aspect of religion, practical morals or just rituals, dialogue sets the agenda of priorities for kids. For both or on both frame, form, and content, dialogue through the family constructs our mind and our behavior inside and outside family.
Absolutely, sir. I agree 100% with what you're saying. Moving on, of course, to our guest who's joining us in Cairo, Dr. Ahmed. Of course, sir, we had so many ideas and so many views about the importance of communicating and the importance of communicating effectively to different members of the family. A very important question I would like to ask you, sir, is, of course, in many families, sometimes when the parents themselves have an agreement or having a fight, it is very common to see them shouting at each other, yelling at each other, screaming at each other, instead of calmly talking their problems over. So in your opinion, sir, how does this affect children, and how does this, let's say, give them an idea of how it is that they communicate when they're having a problem? Because I believe that if parents do shout at each other, a child might get the idea that one way to resolve problems is shouting and yelling at his friends or at his siblings for that matter. So what are some ways so that we can help parents understand on how to communicate with each other and to solve their problems peacefully instead of shouting and yelling?
Let me put it like this. As we see, family is the first workshop in human development. We are talking now about workshops of human development. Actually, the family is the first workshop in our life. On daily basis, for many hours, we are under training by parents, by positive or negative communication between both sides, mother and father. So we are learning through this by the process of social learning. Actually, the main morals, the main concepts, the main thoughts, we receive it through or till 8 or 9 years old. So could we imagine that in this age our hardware, if we put it like this, is open, our unconscious is open for receiving. So If we see fighting, shouting, we don't have in this age, we don't have the filter, we don't have the analyzing process. So we perceive this as this is marriage, this is the way to communicate, this way of negative communication is the way to communicate with each other. So failure of communication between both parents, actually this reflects the same for kids by social learning, and it's which is dangerous, cultivate or put the idea of this is marriage or this is family life.
Absolutely, Dr. Ahmed Abdallah, psychiatrist at Zagazig University, Cairo. Thank you so much for joining us, sir, and giving us professional ideas on our topic for today. We wish you a good day and wish you that you'll be joining us here soon on Good Morning KSA again.